what's up? Today is December 17th, 2025. And essentially, what I want to talk about is just the person you become along the way, the farther you go down the road, what that journey looks like. Essentially, in the beginning, it's super weird and it's super fun and it's super interesting. You start doing things a little bit differently. You start getting pushback from your friends and your family. Are like, why aren't you going out? Why are you reading a book? Why are you not having social media? Wait, why did you just wake up so early? Blah 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 blah. And so that's kind of like the fun part, right? Things are interesting. You're trying new things. You're seeing the growth. You're like, okay, if I don't drink and then I wake up in the morning early and I go to the gym and no one's at the gym and I can finally get 3 meals and I'm like, I feel like a better person and I'm not feeling guilty. Like all these things are kind of adding up for you, right? And you're just seeing kind of like the fruit of living in the non-degenerate side of life, like the fruit of just living like a truthful, beautiful life, right? And these things are cool. Like these things are real cool, and you just kind of continue to make those little habitual changes, right? Okay, 7 a.m. Now we're gonna kick that up to 6 a.m. We're also gonna add journaling in. Okay, boom. Now journaling's in there. You're journaled. You have done a lot of You've done a deep dive of yourself after maybe months of journaling, and you realize that maybe there's some voids that must be filled. You start fixing those, and maybe a opportunity opens up for God or for religion or for anything. Maybe you start to pray. Maybe you start reading the Bible or the Quran, or the Torah, or maybe these things kind of like habitually just start to add up, right? You just keep unlocking doors. One good habit into the next good habit into the next good habit. It's that snowball effect. More doors keep opening. You keep taking them, and by extension, the more doors you take, the farther away you get from the average person, right? The people who you were once so close with. And so that is like the beauty and the curse of this type of life that we live, right? And so yeah, it's so interesting because those doors, there's so much fruit behind them, and there's so much beauty, and there's so much to learn. If you're really curious, there's so much to learn behind all those doors, but no one really takes it ever because everyone, I don't know, honestly. I don't know why don't they take it, but yeah. And so now I used to think so much like, wow, man, I'm just like misunderstood and they don't get it. They don't understand me. They're lazy, they're this, they're that, they're degenerate, they're whatever they are. And now I just understand that it's okay. Like that is completely fine. They for sure don't understand anything that I do. They don't understand why I just did 300 push-ups after working for 12 hours straight, after going to the gym at 3 a.m. They don't understand that. That's okay. I do understand that, but no one needs to understand that. Not a single person in the world needs to understand that. They don't understand why. Maybe they can understand the basics, like why you quit drinking, why you quit doing drugs, why he wakes up early. These are like the first doors to the direction that we go down, right? And so they can understand these things, but the more doors you go down, the more that they won't understand. In the same way that sometimes I watch these testimonies in terms of like people like converting their life to God, to Jesus, and I don't understand because they've opened so many doors. They just went down these doors, so many doors, and so I can't even understand what they're saying, and it goes the same way here. And so, but no one has to understand though. That's the point of this video, is to say that absolutely nobody has to understand. Beautifully and luckily enough, I have this guy here who does understand. He's like the number one listener, number one understander, and you can say anything you want, and he just gets it, and he's left speechless every time. He's like, wow. Wow. So yeah, he gets it though. And so yeah, my point is this: don't be so afraid to be weird or be crazy by going deeply into the craft which you love so much. If you know that you really love something, that you really identify with something, that something is really for you, then go for that thing. Go so deep, go through those doors and come out the other side, or don't. Who really cares? Because whether you're understood or you're misunderstood makes absolutely no difference. It's better to be misunderstood than to be not yourself, than to be someone else, right? And so yeah, I'm happily a misunderstood guy, earthling, human. So yeah, that's me. And that was my just talk for the day, because I was thinking about that. I was watching a video. I'm like, I used to really be worried so much. Oh, what they're doing, what he's doing, and I have no idea what. Truthfully, I don't leave this room. This is like a den. It's like a freaking den. I only know what my dog is doing, with my dad and my brother and my mom and my sister. Sometimes she's not even here, so sometimes I probably know what she's doing 0.5% of the time, but still, that is the only people. I only know that what they're doing, you know, and I'm okay with that. And still, they don't know what I'm doing because they because they can't, because they're not up at 2 a.m, fucking screaming into the mirror and shadow boxing and practicing handstands while on a meeting, making a bajillion-dollar company, while being so grateful that he can breathe air and thanking God for that. And so yes, anyways, keep opening those doors, keep pushing, just go deeper and deeper and deeper, and you'll find what you're looking for. 100%. Even if it's not that, I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for, because it's all about the risk, it's all about the character, it's all about the journey. So yes, just dig deep, become misunderstood. It's a fucking legendary life, I'm telling you that right now. And yeah, peace, love, vibes. I'm out. Boom.